And welcome to part 7 of Deus Ex Human Revolution. Okay, so in the last episode we took care of some side missions, and in this episode we're going to be doing another side mission. This should be side mission 5, I believe, and it's a pretty beefy side mission that's probably going to take the entire episode, but nevertheless it's pretty exciting, so let's do this.
Jensen, my God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
Yeah, definitely. Let's be friendly.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. You look a little different too, Xander. What's your new gig?
Deep cover. I'm keeping tabs on the derelict row-ballers for now. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman. This guy is nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Okay. Rules would only slow me down.
Suits me. Rules would only slow me down.
Very Dirty Harry of you, Jensen. But we still have to be careful how we handle this. We've worked hard to catch this son of a bitch. I don't want him to walk on a technicality.
Okay, right, let's request some information on the shipment and the apartment and hitman.
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I need you to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-aug gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted. Would make shit easier to handle on my side.
Okay, what about the apartment?
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman?
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
I think that's what we'll do. Because that conversation went on for ages. My goodness. Okay, so we're going to help Jenny out. And we would have to go and speak to Mr. O'Malley. We are going to do that. But seeing as we're here at the DRB territory, it makes more sense to do this first. I can't believe I'm having to sneak back in here again. But I tell you what I'm going to do this time to make it a little bit easier is we're going to start making use of our praxis kits. I mean, we've got 4 after all. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to get a pretty nifty augmentation called the cloaking system. It allows us to become invisible for a short period of time. So I'm going to make use of that. And let's see, what else are we going to unlock? I think it would be a good idea to get myself another energy bar. And what else? Maybe increase our strength a bit as well so we can lift up heavier objects on that. All of these augmentations are going to come in handy during this episode. So, right, okay, here we go. Let's have an energy bar. Let's get jacked up on that energy. And if we just hit up on the D-pad, we can sprint past them like this, and they don't actually know that we're doing that. So it's pretty darn hilarious. So there we go, we're here. That was pretty darn easy. Now, I did come here before, but I think there's some more guys left. Okay. Yes, I think there is. Wow, he's got some good ears on him. Right, okay, let's be careful here, I think. Wow, okay. Right, probably a good idea to start jacking ourselves up on some more energy, I reckon. Right, we're going to have to be strategic here and extremely quickly. Otherwise, we're going to mess this up, and that could be extremely bad for our health. Ah, quick, 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 quick. Wow, okay, we didn't actually get seen just then. They went into hostile, but they didn't actually see us. So that's pretty good, because you lose XP if you do that, so make sure that you don't get caught. Fortunately, I know exactly where we've got to go here to get the weapon shipment. If we just come up here, there's actually a little hole in the ground for some unknown reason. It's like a messed up playground. And here we are. A ton of stuff here that we can have. There's a combat rifle, a machine pistol, ammunition, grenades, and of course the weapon shipment. So there we go. And I think what I'm going to do straight away is I'm going to use the ammo capacity upgrade, and I don't know, I'll put it on like the combat rifle or something for the time being. And that's pretty much this done. We're pretty much done here, so we've done that. And I'm glad that we got this part over and done with, because it's not the most fun part about this side quest. Right, so it's probably a good idea to head over to Mr. O'Malley now, and in order to do that we're going to have to sneak past these guys again. Fantastic. Just another day in the life of Adam Jensen. I never asked for this. Okay. Unless I can take this guy out with a gun, but I don't know. Probably not a very good idea. It's auto-saving anyway, so if something goes wrong I'll just load it and then come back again, but hopefully we'll be able to do this, no problem. Oh my god, quick. Quick, quick, quick. There we go. Okay, right. Oh, it's a good thing we got all these energy bars, otherwise we'd be pretty screwed right now, wouldn't we? Now the good thing is, one of your energy cells recharges itself automatically anyway, so if we just wait for the first one to charge up, and we'll only have to use 2 energy bars to refill the last 3 containers. So that's pretty good. In fact, while that one's charging up, we'll have one of these big Cyber Boost Pro energy packs. There we go, and then we'll let the last energy cell charge up on its own. And in fact, that should be enough to get us out of the DRB territory, so if we just make haste, that's this done. And now we're going to head over to Mr. O'Malley. Mr. Dirty Cop. He's been doing some dark, dark deeds. But there's a lot of good stuff that we can get out of this side quest. I mean, we can get a lot of credit, we can get a lot of XP. I mean, those praxis kits that I used up for augmentations, we're going to be getting praxis kits back because obviously we get XP to get praxis kits and, you know, and so on. There is an augmentation you get to be able to jump higher, like we can jump twice as much as we are at the moment. And over there's actually a dead person with a pocket secretary. And yeah, that's something pretty interesting. You read pocket secretaries, and there's a lot of information about people and stuff and that. But the good thing is, because we came through here before, this isn't electrocuted anymore, so we can go straight to Mr. O'Malley without having to mess around with that. Hello.
Yes. May I help you?
Actually, I've been told by a mutual acquaintance that it might be the other way around.
Were you followed?
Okay, I think we're going to be sarcastic here.
Yeah, by a clown and a midget for a while. But they eventually met the bearded woman they were looking for near a coffee shop, and we went our separate ways.
Surely you're aware humor requires context, my friend. With a man like me, being funny in the wrong context could have dire consequences.
So what is it you need?
Straight to business, a rare quality these days. Tell me, are you familiar with local gangs?
More than enough to get by.
Perfect. Now, I warn you, this is not the cleanest of work, but your efforts will be well compensated. An associate of mine will leave a package for you in an alley on Grand River Road. You will retrieve this package and then use it to deal with a problem of mine. Permanently.
Who's the target?
Someone who won't be missed, I assure you. A ganger that goes by the name Double T. Hangs around in an apartment near Earl's Court. It's not likely that he'll be alone. Just as it's not likely the people keeping him company will be of the pleasant sort. You can't miss him. He's got prominent and rather tasteless augmentations to his face and arms.
You're telling me you went through all this trouble to hire me, just so I can eliminate a banger?
That would be a tad overkill, I admit. No, eliminating the target with the weapon provided to you is only the first part of your assignment. Once you've dealt with Double T, I need you to sneak into Derelict Row and plant the murder weapon among the Baller's weapon stash. Unnoticed.
Kill a member of the Motor City Bangers, then plant the murder weapon in the rival gang's weapon stash. You're trying to start a war.
Hopefully.
Okay. Let's use our pheromones and charm him here.
You're obviously a powerful man, and messing with you is probably a bad idea. I just want half the payment in advance to know I can trust you.
Don't pretend to know what I'd like to hear, my friend. I do not crave the attention of others, but I do admire your guts. Here's a gesture of goodwill.
Just to get some of those good old credits. Okay, right, so first of all then, how are we going to do this? We'll go to the location that's 132 meters away. I'm not sure exactly which area we're going to first, whether we're going to the weapon stash or whatever, or whether we're going to Double T, a cousin of Mr., would you believe? Yeah, I'm not too sure on that actually. Oh boy, okay, yeah, so like I said, this is going to be a really big side quest, but I am kind of glad that we're getting these done, because I think this is the last side quest of this certain section of being in Detroit. We will have to go to Hengsha soon, as Barrett stated, but these are the side quests that we can do as of from right now, and I don't really want to miss any. I think I did miss side mission 4. That's not a big deal. I mean, I'm not going for like every single thing, but it would be nice to do as much as I possibly can, you know. And you may have noticed I lifted up a dumpster back there. That's also what I'm doing here. I'm lifting up heavy objects to get around things a bit quicker, you know. A little bit of strategic thinking. Also, having the arm augmentation is good anyway. And I think there's actually some software up here. Yes, there is. Well, perhaps we'll get that on the way out. Is he? Yeah, I think he's in here actually. Right, okay, we've got to go a staircase up. There should be a bunch of guys here. This is going to be interesting. Oh, wow, okay. Right, here goes nothing. We can't kill Double T. We have to knock him out or get rid of him somehow, you know. We can't kill him. I find this hilarious. Just, they come out, it's like, oh, what's going on? There's dead bodies, we should go and investigate this too. They're just all running into it, it's craziness. Right, where are you, Double T? Where are you? You're not Double T. Go away. Was the last guy Double T? I think he's got a shotgun, actually. Yeah, there you are. Double T. Come on.
This is the spot, man.
Little bit closer. Little bit closer. You're shaking, are you nervous? Boom! You should be! Okay, right. Well, we're going to take his monies. We're going to take all this ammunition, because why the hell not? We're going to make use of it during this playthrough. I might as well just do that. There we go. There's not really much in this apartment. Just like, I guess, perhaps another gun or two. We've done the main thing that we needed to do here. We've knocked out Double T. Alright, let's head back downstairs. Mr. O'Malley will be one happy bunny. So I think we're going to head to the weapon stash now. Okay, that's not the weapon stash, that's a dead end. That's a dead freaking end. An end that is dead. The worst of all ends. Okay, can I get that software? There we go. Okay. What is that? Stop worm software. Great. Really handy for hacking computers and stuff. Right, what is he doing down there? I don't freaking know. Okay. So what are you guys thinking of this playthrough at the moment? Are you guys enjoying this game? Because this is one of my most favourite games of all time. I have to say, I don't get tired of playing this game. And I have played it quite a few times, actually. I mean, this is probably about... Oh, I mean, I've been playing probably about 10 or 11 times now. Maybe that's why I'm quite experienced with, like, knowing where to go and stuff. Because at first I was getting lost, you know, like when you play a game for the first time and the map isn't exactly huge, but you still somehow manage to get lost. I don't know how I managed to do that in this game. Hackaroo. My name is Hackham Jensen. That was terrible.
Access granted.
Okay, right, we're in the apartment now. This should be Mr. O'Malley's apartment. So we're going to get some evidence. There should be evidence all around here, in fact. I'm going to take his gun. There should be... Yep, that summarises up my point about how much I've played this game. I know there's a pocket secretary there. And that gives us access to the door that's directly in front of me. I might as well read these pocket secretaries as well. Get any more information. Okay, right, here we go. So it's 1029. But if you guys notice, you might already be able to hear, but just look under there. Can you see that? There's flashing. The place has been rigged up with explosives. So one thing I like to do here is just grab a box, and rather than walk in there and die, just throw a box in there and that'll do everything for you. It's pretty easy enough. So there's the weapon shipment, and there's some crossbow arrows here. So we're going to take those, and we're going to take the package of drugs. It's all good information. All pretty good information. And just in case Mr. O'Malley is on the shitter, he's got a shotgun in case somebody tries to disturb him, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know how certain people respond to taking a dump. I don't know. Is there anything in these drawers? Nope. No. Okay. But I am going to hack his computer and get any more information I can on this bad, bad man. He's a bad, bad man. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get this side mission done. We'll be going on to the main mission afterwards. Aha, okay. There we go, some pretty important information. Another access code. Cool. Nobody's in here. Last apartment I broke into, somebody turned up trying to kill me. Right, how do we get out of here now? I think we just got to go and get like the weapon package now, which is going to be a weapon that we can choose to keep or not. It's a crossbow, hence the reason we just picked up some crossbow arrows. So we'll have the option to hand that weapon over to Jenny or keep it. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. I'm going to actually keep the weapon because the more weapons that I've got, the better. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because that's also one thing I do in games. If I can get away with getting as much as possible, I'm going to do so. I don't like to get a weapon and think, oh my god, this weapon's pretty cool, and then have to get rid of it, you know? It sucks. But another good thing about having strength is underneath dumpsters, you do find credit chips and stuff sometimes. Maybe even a praxis kit if you're very lucky. And that's actually quite rare. I mean, you very, very rarely find praxis kits in this game. They are gold, honestly. But if we come down here, we may have to drop some items to carry this. Yes, we do. Great. Okay. Well, that officially sucks, because that might mean that I have to drop something that I didn't want to drop. Let's see. Okay, fine. I guess I could drop the shotgun. I can always get another shotgun, but I can't get a crossbow. Well, any other time. This is the only time that I can actually get the crossbow. Right, so we're going to talk to Jenny now and announce the good news of everything that we've done. We've got all the information that we need. She might ask us back. She might ask us for the crossbow, but we're not. Well, actually, she won't. She was asking if there was a weapon, but we don't have to give that information away.
Did you get everything? We have to get that son of a bitch, Jensen.
Okay, done.
I think I have everything.
Excellent, Jensen. I knew I could trust you. You identified the shipment completely unnoticed, and my guys got their hands on Double T. Awesome job. What else you got?
Let's announce the evidence.
I paid a little B&E visit to O'Malley's apartment. There was a second shipment of weapons, government issue. I don't know how he got his hands on that type of hardware, but the man's got reach.
Great work. Found something else?
I found a stash of illegal drugs. Not much, but enough to get him convicted.
Good. The more dirt we dig up on that asshole, the better our chances to put him away for good. Got anything else?
I managed to hack into his personal account. I think you might want to check any connection O'Malley has with FEMA. There's definitely something going on there.
My God, Jensen. With all you've uncovered, you've probably provided us with months of legal investigation. What's next? You're gonna tell me you found proof he's got free satellite TV?
No, that about covers it.
You know, free satellite TV. How amazing would that be?
I think O'Malley's plan was to start a controlled gang war between the derelict road ballers and the Motor City bangers. You might want to check into that.
Really? Alright, I'll keep that in mind when I review all the evidence.
Okay, so now we click on the crossbow here. We've got an option to give or to lie, so we might as well keep the weapon.
O'Malley never mentioned any weapon. He just wanted the witness dead.
Just wanted the witness dead, huh? Alright. Well, I've got enough evidence against O'Malley anyway. Let's just hope it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Right, Jensen? Well, that's it. You did a great job. Here's the stuff I promised you. We've got more than enough to nail him now, and I want to make a move before that son of a bitch gets wise. But I ain't got no backup, and I doubt he'll go down peacefully. You've already done the bulk of the job. You want to put the finishing touches on yourself?
Sure.
It'll be my pleasure.
Perfect. My contact tells me O'Malley's gone back to his apartment. Go get him. I'll be waiting for you in the alley near the building once you've taken care of that scumbag.
Right, now, okay, this is pretty interesting because we have an option to reason with Mr. O'Malley now. He's going to try and basically persuade us with a, and I quote, enviable sum of money. That's what he's going to say. And we've got a choice to take that money and let him escape. But the thing is, if we do that, that actually works out more in our favour because we've pretty much done everything that we needed to do with Jenny. We got all the experience and that. And I mean, we have pretty much done everything we needed to do. So that's, I mean, we can also use this to our advantage, let him escape and get the enviable sum of money. And I actually know how much money it is because obviously I've played this game before. It's 3,000 credits. Now, 3,000 credits in this game is a good amount of money, honestly. Because obviously praxis kits are 5,000 and, you know, I might as well keep that, you know. I might as well actually have that money. We could knock him out now, but, you know, what's the point?
Mr. Jensen. Don't know why I didn't recognize you the first time. Here to make sure your treachery is complete?
We're not going to fight him. Let's not do that.
You play a dangerous game, O'Malley. Manipulating people, killing them. What's happening here shouldn't come as a surprise. It's an inevitable consequence.
In the end, it seems you and I aren't so different, Mr. Jensen. You too seem to consider this world only through cold, hard facts.
Whatever. I'm here to arrest you. I strongly suggest you consider a peaceful resolution.
I'm afraid I won't be able to comply, Mr. Jensen. But allow me to make you a different offer.
Okay.
I'm listening.
I don't resent you for what you did. You played your cards and alliances well, and it's something I can respect. Still, it doesn't mean that I accept defeat. I'm willing to transfer to you a rather enviable sum in exchange for my freedom.
Okay.
All right. But don't try to pull anything.
Now come on, Mr. Jensen. When haven't I been the perfect gentleman? The money is in your apartment on your table. Now, if you excuse me, I have somewhere to be.
Now, you would think with the kind of dirty guy that Mr. O'Malley is, that he wouldn't put that money on our table and we would have been duped, but that's not the case. He actually does get 3,000 credits placed on your desk, which is unbelievably awesome. So, yeah, why the hell not? I'm going to do that. And now we've got to announce the news to Jenny that he supposedly got away. Sorry.
So? What happened?
He wasn't in there. I think he's gone.
Fuck! Someone must have tipped him off. If he's really gone, that's it. No way we'll get another poke at a sneaky bastard like that. Months of work gone to shit. If you don't mind, I gotta be alone, Jensen. Need to wrap my head around all this.
Okay, well there we go. We still get the experience, we still get the completionist, which is 1,000 experience. That gives us another Praxis kit. And yeah, I think this is going to conclude part 7 of Deus Ex Human Revolution. And in part 8, I think we're going to go on to main mission 11 and possibly head over to Hengsha, if that's what we're going to do next. Yeah, pretty awesome. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.